it is makeup time. Because I have to leave the house in like, I don't know, a half hour or so. So we are just going to do a little bit of makeup. I was going to use my camera to film. However, my camera, both of them, are dead. So we're using my cell phone. I might do like green eyeshadow today because I'm wearing green pants. Y'all know I'm using my Old Faithful. What was that? I'm pretty sure the cat just knocked something down. I'm sure I'll find out what it is when I go downstairs, and hopefully it wasn't anything breakable. Hold on, let me go look. She knocked down one of the picture frames that is on like one of my shelves, because she'll climb on the bottom shelf of said shelf, and I have like a frame propped up against the back, and like she always jumps on there, and then she ends up knocking it down, and then she gets freaked out. Like, girl, I don't know what you want me to do. One thing I really need to get is an eyeshadow primer, because I have not had a good eyeshadow primer in forever. Typically, I've just been using concealer. But concealer sometimes works. It really just depends. And I kind of just brush over it with a powder. Let me just drop everything. Girl, I am a hot mess today. Where are my eyeshadow brushes? Wait, I don't even know. I really wasn't even in the mood to do eyeshadow today, but I kind of want to stream later. So I want to have at least some makeup done, because I just bought the game Arc Raiders, because somebody I work with wanted me to play it, and I keep putting it off. Well, I finally bought it, and I downloaded it earlier today because my internet was out last night. Girl, I can't even grab my palette that I'm trying to grab, man. So, I downloaded that, and I kind of want to play it tonight. But today, palette of choice, we're going to use the Up Till Dawn palette. This is a Morphe palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. Like, this is definitely one of my favorite palettes, and we're gonna do the green, a green look today. So, and y'all have seen my Dollar Tree haul where I got this tape dispenser. It low-key kind of sucks because the sharp part that is supposed to break the tape off, it's not very good. So you have to like hold down on it for it to even come off, which is annoying, but you know. For $1.25, sometimes not everything can be a hit. I've already been filming for almost 4 minutes. So I'm just going to do my makeup. I wanted to do like a chatty video, but honestly, I don't really have a whole lot of time. But I think we're gonna go in with this. We might do Jungle Boogie. We're gonna do Jungle Boogie. I think, oh, you can't even see it, it's free. This one. It's my mirror's in the way. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a basic green look. Because I want to wear eyeshadow. People always ask me if using these tapes create like wrinkles under my eyes. I mean, not that I've noticed that's like a big issue, but I know Elf at one point made like eye tapes like this. I don't know if they still do, but I use really cheap tape and it really is not all that sticky. And the only reason I use it is because I want that kind of sharp edge. I've been doing it for a while, so not saying it is the best idea, but it works, okay? So now we're gonna go in with Nocturnal, which is the shade. And we're gonna focus that on the outer part of the eye. I'm just gonna pat that in. I do like this color. Hi, baby. Yeah. And then, I'm sorry if you guys can hear the AC in the background. It's still kind of warm here. It hasn't really cooled off a whole lot. And then I think instead of green on my lid, actually, we're going to do the Cabana Trist over the eyelid, and then we're going to add a glitter. And I really want like a more... What? My cat don't let me do nothing, dude. And I feel bad because I know she's just lonely, but like I play with her, but she wants nothing to do with me. She's very needy. Like, she's needy, but yet she's independent. I never know what she wants. Do we like it? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it is kind of pretty. And then we're just going to maybe do the Jungle Boogie and the Cabana Twist. And just kind of blend out the top edges, perhaps. Yeah, honestly, it kind of looks good. And then I think we're going to just use our finger, and I think we're going to go in with a Flare Dare, which is this shade. Now, I will say the shimmers in this palette are not my favorite because I don't think they're very pigmented. Like, you can't really use them by themselves. Like, you kind of almost have to use them as like a topper, because you see how it just kind of, they're not thick and creamy. They're just very like bland. Honestly, I don't know how else to describe it, but they're not thick. They're not really buttery. They have pigment, but they're not like standalone shimmers, because you know there's some shimmers you can use by themselves. This one not so much, because it, like I said, it's just more like a topper in my opinion. But use them how you want to use them, girl, but just, I think this is an older palette, but that's just kind of what we're doing with that. So, take the tapes off. And see how it just gives you that sharp little, it's just like cut, you know? Alright, so then now I think we're just going to use this foundation. This was a cheap Five Below foundation, but honestly, it's not bad. But I'm not super picky when it comes to foundations, unless they oxidize really bad, or because my skin typically does fine. I need to do, like, use my dermaplaning or whatever those razors are called to do my peach fuzz again, but I've been nervous because, like, when I go around my mouth, it, like, I get zits around my mouth when I use those, and that really bothers me. Like I've had 2 in the last probably like month around my mouth. And I really like this foundation. I know. It just, I don't know. It's just good to me. It sticks to my skin. It looks pretty nice. Okay, so then that's on. I think we're just going to use this LA Colors powder. This also, I think, came from Five Below. And I do like this powder. I need to see what time it is. Hold on. Alright, so I got my brows drawn on. This is hard. I probably am going to have to throw this pomade away because it is getting very hard. I am so sick of people in my town. I went to the Family Dollar before I got my Dunkin' because I needed laundry sanitizer. And obviously I didn't want to go in Walmart to get it because I don't like to go in Walmart when I'm not working. And this lady in Family Dollar, her whole freaking belly was hanging out. Like her shirt was like up to here and her belly was out, which, you know, whatever. But the girl that was with her was like looking me up and down and like basically gave me the vibe like, oh, I'm better than you know, sort of deal. And I'm thinking, girl, you ain't got no room to talk about anybody. Like, I don't know. Small town living, y'all, because I was just standing in line, minding my own business, waiting. She just kept looking at me like, I'm like staring at her like, like, can I help you? Damn. I don't know, dude. I can't with people anymore. Oh, I'm just like, dude, I am not in the mood for this at all. I'm just going in with that Nocturnal shade underneath my eye. And we're gonna pop in some under my palm, which is this bright green color. This one is definitely a lot better than that topper shade. This is like one of my go-to green looks, and then I just put it above. And kind of just It's so pretty. Alright, so that is the eye makeup. I sometimes do eyeliner. I sometimes don't. I don't think I'm going to do any eyeliner on the top. So I think I'm just going to put on some mascara. I really need a new mascara. Because the one that I bought I don't like because it's very hard to remove. I'm still probably going to use it, but it's not my favorite one at all. Alright, anyways, this is the makeup, y'all. This is what we're vibing with today. Oh, this is a very nice look, ain't it? Hey, girl, what is that hair doing? I don't know. We're still going for the mullet vibe. Because I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like this is the short hair look that suits me the best. I didn't like the other style I had a few months ago. But I don't know. I'm sick of my hair, to be quite honest with you. I feel like I'm never satisfied with it.